What in the dickens is going on around here?
And who was driving it?
I don't know.
Curtis! It's coming after us! What is going on?
I don't know!
You want a war? You got one.
I just want to get the hell out of here. Please don't let us be in the dark.
Help me.
You're going to get us in an awful lot of trouble, man.
We already in trouble.
Maximum terror.
Jesus coming and he is.
Maximum King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
What's up, Gore Hounds? Welcome to the Gore More Podcast. I'm your not so mean Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in as always. However, I do not bring this shit show in alone. For with me today are my, let's see, what do we got? This is what would this say? Almost apocalyptic movie, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll just say my apocalyptic survivors of the machine overlords.
Yeah. There you go.
That's all we got. Not Skynet, though. No. We're fighting something different today. But before we get in on that, let me introduce my homies. We have the Dark Lord of Knowledge, the daddy himself, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Yay. We have the killing machine himself, the meat mountain, Mr. Bobby Amone.
Please call me Bone Daddy.
Our Bone Daddy for today. All right. And bringing it up, we have the host with the ghost, El Scuba Cabra, the Duke of the Dead, Mr. Steven Vasquez.
What's up, baby?
What is going on indeed? Today is May 30th, 2022. It is Memorial Day. So, little remembrance to all of our fallen veterans and anything of any kind of wars for this country. So that is what today is for, is remembrance. On that note, we have a excellent movie to talk about today, man. It is completely off the rails.
Yes.
It's the right amount of everything, and we're going to get into it hard. But before we do that, we're going to do what we do every week, and that's talk about what we did in the last week. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your
thank you, Varian Steve.
Yes, thank you.
All righty. So, seeing our Chad Daddy hopped out. Bobby, you want to start us off there, bud?
Sure. This past week, during the week, it's basically just been working pretty much during the week. Not much else going on. I did start a little work on my new Jason cosplay that I have coming, which will be ready by the end of June. I have a shoot at the end of June coming up, so I'll have that ready by then.
You
and
haven't
then
screwed up as Jason in a minute, too.
no, I haven't. So this is a nice little like new,
Nice.
new. It's brand new. Everything's brand new.
Right?
As you guys know from that mask I debuted now 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Lance.
And so, yeah, Mr. Lance came through. And let's see, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday was my I've been working 7 days a week for this past month. So yesterday was the last day of doing that. So this weekend I worked and I hung out yesterday. I came down to my girlfriend's, which I'm here now still. And today we were at the beach with her family, and my one friend came down, and specifically we were hanging out with her sister, Chelsea. I had to give that shout out because she asked for it, of course. And so we just had dinner, and now I'm here to talk about this crazy wild movie with my boys tonight. So El Scuba Cabra, give me your slice of life.
Well, man, as every week, like I say, I work the school, I work the bar. This weekend was a little different. Went to the movies and watched Top Gun Maverick. And let me just say, fellas, if you liked the original Top Gun, this movie does not disappoint in the slightest. It was awesome. It had a little nostalgia, not a lot. The story was great. The action scenes were great. Oh, man.
I heard it was a
movie.
perfect 80s movie.
It was. It was a perfect. Like there's nothing I would have changed about this movie. Nothing at all. It was
Good
great.
to know.
Then today, what did I do yesterday? I didn't do nothing yesterday much. Actually, I binge watched the first half of Stranger Things.
Nice.
The fourth. It was really, really damn good too. So the weekend was just filled with movies and shows.
Hell yeah.
And
dude.
then this morning woke up and the lady and I got to watch this movie. We went to go have lunch and then went to a few antique shops and just walked around and looked at some stuff. And before I hand it over to Chad, I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat right now.
Oh, Chad
Chad
left.
disappeared.
He was like,
fucking
you
blipped.
ain't handed shit over.
He's like,
blipped.
fuck you, I'm out of here.
Thanos just blipped his ass. Damn.
Oh, let's bring him back in. Do we got him?
But yes, I want to send a shout out to everybody in the chat. We have the Smiling Octopus, Anthony, Dan, and Ben. How's it going, guys?
Hello there.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. What's going on? Just
Chad
sharing
Daddy?
around, by the way. Chad Daddy, we got you, bud?
Oh, no, we
Don't
lost
have
him.
the Chad Daddy.
Damn, he flipped.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take the Chad Daddy spot and we'll just keep this fucking show rolling.
Get to it.
So, what did I do this week? Absolutely nothing, man. I literally just did the normal grind of every fucking dude, person, whatever. And came into the weekend. We did have a little shindig we enjoyed on Saturday with some friends and shit. And then yesterday and today, I just hung out and relaxed with the family, enjoyed the pool, got a little sunburnt. Went for a nice 6-mile walk this morning. So that was
nice.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Caught up on some Sasquatch podcasts and shit like that, dude.
Fuck
So,
yeah. Like
right?
after last weekend, I don't want any walking or nothing of that shit going on for a while.
I thought about you this morning, dude, when I hit that 4.5 mile mark, and I was like, hey man, I just did what Steve did. But I didn't try running it at all. I just walked.
I was
walk.
at the gym and I'm like, I know what Steve feels like. Not really.
No. Like, I mean, I had a little bit of a sweat, dude, but it was a nice breezy day. I think it was only like 75 when I was walking. It wasn't hot, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was a good walk, dude. So if I tried running it, I probably would have been a whole different bag of mess by the time I got back. Especially with no training whatsoever. But no, man, just been enjoying myself and time with the family, man. Talking to Mr. Gallo, we trying to plan up an upcoming shoot, hopefully, because him and I got the itch and it's been a couple weeks.
I got to do that with him too. Eventually.
Homie, I mean, it's not like him and I don't live 20 minutes away. So if you just want to get your ass up here, you could chill at my house for a weekend and we could do a fucking shoot.
Well, yeah. I'll say to interrupt your slice of life. I know I talked to him maybe about 2 months ago, and I'm like, I do want to come up and do a shoot with you. And I know we said this summer, so I guess we'll see. Maybe like July.
Fuck yeah, make it happen.
I say June's kind of booked up right now, but July isn't.
Now, let's say if it doesn't, I am doing Monster Mania and I will have my camera, so it's not like we couldn't get some small
listen,
shoots going
then we need to get some shots at Mania because I'll have Jason.
Yeah, that's dude. Listen, man, you guys have seen what we just did at a fucking one hotel room coming out of Jersey.
Yeah, I know you guys had like a five. You guys had like a 5-some with the girl. For God's sakes,
dude, we did 5. Yeah, it was 5 different shoots, man, between 2 different models. And
wow.
Yeah. And all in one hotel room / like the hallway setting, man. Like somehow we had enough stupid ideas. We're like, all right, man, we're going to make this. We're just pretty much like, where can you kill somebody here? All right.
I'm going to need to make it over there with my Maniac Cop one day. Like,
yes, you need to
go ham.
Because, well, I'm just saying nobody else does that. So
no, they don't.
It's not like, there's gonna be like 3 different maniac cops there. It will just be me, and we can just do whatever the fuck we want.
Right. Shout out to Brody and my lovely wife Jen. What's going on?
Hello, Jen and
I think we got
Bird.
Chad Daddy maybe back. Oh, Chad Daddy.
There he
back.
is.
Welcome back, sir.
Thanks. Okay, so what happened here was I was trying to use Firefox instead of Chrome. I think Chrome is what's fucking up with my network connection here. And so I got on here, and the first time I logged in here on Firefox, I couldn't hear you guys. So I tried Microsoft Edge, and it would only access the front camera. It wouldn't access the USB camera. So I had to close that, go back to Firefox, still log in, use the right camera. So I had to close the browser, unplug everything, plug it back in. Here we are.
Damn. Yeah, but you're here, Chad Daddy, and your
here.
connection is clean as fuck.
Fucking right it is, dude.
Yeah.
So, other than that, man, like I said, haven't done much. Enjoyed this fucking great movie last night. And now that Chad Daddy's back, I'm going to hand this shit off to him. Chad, what'd you do for your slice of life, bud? Did we fucking lose Chad again?
Oh, he just bogged down.
Fuck, we bogged him again, dude.
Damn it.
Oh, wait.
There he is.
Wait
a minute.
This is going to be another
bogged down to red.
Oh, no.
I only laugh on Chad's behalf. He is not happy.
No, I'm fucking pissed.
All right, you're in the yellow, bud.
I don't understand this.
You want to try?
It's fucking hardwired. It shouldn't be doing this.
All right, now you're full green. You want to try giving your slice?
I'll try. So yeah, like I said, not much. And I don't know where you guys are, but dude, it is fucking hot as hell here. It's like 90 degrees today.
Yeah, we had a 95 here.
Yesterday it was pretty close to it. Oh, dude, it's so hot. Like, okay, so remember last week how I said, there was a windstorm and it destroyed the kids' little playhouse, or just kind of ripped it apart. So we did put that back together the other day. So it's fine. We strengthened it. We reinforced it as best we could for right now. So that's back together. Yesterday we decided, mow the yard because I knew it wasn't going to be home today, because today we went to my in-laws for a picnic. So yesterday I mowed the yard, did that right around midday. That was a big mistake because it was already hot as fuck. Yeah. I got like halfway done. Then I sat and I'm like, I need a break. So the wife did some, and then I finished the rest. Then after that, I'm like, well, you want to put the kids' trampoline together? She's like, not really. I'm like, well, let's do it anyway because the kids want it put together. So about 4 hours later, we finally got the fucking thing together. And after that, I'm like, I was so wiped out. Like my brain was baked from the goddamn heat.
Yeah.
So we just got her with Neighbor's Fire the rest of the night. And, last night, watched this. Oh, and Friday, I finally got to sit down and watch Attack the Clones with the kids. They finally got to see that.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, the wife went. My son loved it. Harper, she got bored after 20 minutes, and Chloe had no interest in it. So I'm like, fuck it, whatever. So
whatever.
My son loved it. Yeah. But that's really about it. Just doing some more work around the house, getting it up into tip-top shape. The backyard's looking pretty fucking sweet. And watched this movie. Had a nice little picnic today. So that brings us to whatever.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry I missed you guys as a slice of life.
Oh, it's
okay. It happens.
It was the same old.
Yeah, there wasn't. We all had very, very chill weeks.
Yeah.
And you know what was good though? We all got to end it with this awesome movie.
Yes.
And I can actually say awesome movie in comparison to some of the ones that we've done as of
right.
Total palate cleanser.
Yeah.
With this
So
flick.
This is the cleanse after eating so much shit. This is the one where you're like this.
You're right.
Yep.
You know what? You had a bender weekend, and then this is your chicken and rice to clean you out, dude.
Like this is that.
This is a full juice cleanse.
Right. You're like, oh man, you're like, I am sick of pissing out my ass. I need some solid. All right. So this is actually Brody's parentheses Chad's pick, because Chad did have a pick. We couldn't find it. I did end up finding it, so we might throw it back in rotation. That
which was what again? I forgot.
It's only on
hours.
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Visiting hours.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here last week because you're.
I had to I had to reset my whole computer, and it took like the hour.
Right.
And a half.
I forgot about that. You're fine with that. So, Chad, seeing as this is kind of your pick, as you're in Brody's pick, you want to take this bad boy away?
I would be delighted. So today we are talking about Maximum Overdrive from 1986, released July 25th, 1986. Here is the rundown. When the tail of rogue comet Rhea M passes through Earth's atmosphere, humanity's worst nightmare comes to life as machines gradually develop minds of their own, turning on their creators in bloody rebellion. At the Dixie Boy truck stop just outside Wilmington, North Carolina, both workers and patrons alike are coming to grips with the horror as a series of increasingly bizarre accidents occur, some injurious, some near fatal, and some fatal. The terror finally comes to a head when the parked trucks each start up on their own, circling the truck stop like a bunch of sharks and preventing anyone from getting in or out. Pitted against an army of machines demonized by an unknown phenomenon, the people trapped in the Dixie Boy truck stop must use stealth and a concealed arsenal to escape.
Nice.
Thank you.
That
So,
was a good one.
anybody else who wants to run it, take it down from here?
So before we even do that, I just got to throw this out because this is also Brody's pick. And he just said, I literally pissed out my ass last night. He's got the green apple splatters.
God damn it.
So there's a good chance, and I'm just taking a guess because I don't watch Brody's videos before he sends them, but maybe Brody's video will be from the shitter this time again.
No.
I hope it's got the shitter face on them.
What was the one where he actually was on the toilet for like the snip away? Do you guys
Wasn't
remember?
it like it was last year's episode? It was like
It was a while ago. Brody,
It was.
please, if you remember.
What was it? Wasn't it a shitty
remember.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
was
just
like-
something though, and all of a sudden it was just
I
like,
can't even remember.
excuse me a second, and he was just like, and then it went right back.
It wasn't Amityville, was it? Was it the
No.
Amityville episode?
Oh,
no,
was it?
no.
No.
No, maybe
'cause
it
he was
was.
just pissed.
He was
at
just
one.
flat
Yeah,
out
that was
pissed
just
with
pissed
that
off.
movie.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay, I'll continue on a little bit. I'll take it down to the directed by Stephen King. This was his only film he actually directed ever, and he says this is the reason. Yeah, he's been asked why he doesn't direct any more movies. He said, "Watch Maximum Overdrive."
but it's fucking
That's
awesome.
a great movie.
I'm sure there's more to it, but yeah.
So it was also written by Stephen King, who was some small indie writer that nobody's ever heard of, based on the short story Truxt. I said Trucks, not Trucks. Produced by Martha Schumacher, who did Firestarter and Silver Bullet. Bobby, you want to take it from here?
Sure. Starring Emilio Estevez. I mean, do I really have to say what he was in? Don't we all know what he was in? Like, whatever. Mighty Ducks, Breakfast Club, some shitty fucking movies, Young Guns, who knows? Not really shitty, but as Bill Robinson, Pat Hingle, Batman, Sudden Impact as Bubba Hendershot, Laura Harrington, Adventures of Buckaroo Bonzi, The Devil's Advocate as Brett Graham, Yardley Smith, The Simpsons City Slickers as Connie, John Short, Apollo 13. How the
I
Grinch
wanted
Stole
her to
Christmas.
die so bad.
Yes.
Was that the lady who was in the fucking
Yes.
okay.
She was the married woman who just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I feel so bad for Curtis, dude. I'm like, bro, you just signed up for that shit for life.
Well, that's just who we're on now. He's John
Oh God,
Short
just imagine him
Curtis.
railing her with that voice, though.
I don't think I want to. I don't. Ellen,
I mean, Curtis!
you suck. You know that.
So you just do a quick like little muffle.
Ellen
gag.
Take my sock off.
McKell Duff, Ellen McKell Duff from Christmas Evil, JFK as Wanda June, Frankie Faison, Coming to America, Silence of the Lambs as Andy, Leon Rippey, Young Guns 2, Universal Soldier as Brad, J.C. Quinn as in Chud and the Abyss as Duncan Keller, Holter Graham, Two Eyes, The Curse as Decky Keller, close enough. Patrick Miller, Raw
It's
Deal,
Deke, isn't
Summer
it?
Heat.
You say decade?
I said Decky.
Sorry.
I said Decky.
I
It's
love
Spooky
Bobby.
Spooky
I
all
love
over
Bobby
again.
reading names. I love Bobby reading names.
Oogie Spoogie.
Oogie
Shut
Spoogie.
up. Oogie Spoogie. Patrick Miller, Raw Deal, Summer Heat as Joey. J. Don Ferguson as I know What You Did Last Summer. My cousin Vinny as Andy, and oh dear God,
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Esposito, Breaking Bad, The
help
Mandalorian
him?
as video player.
Because you can't ruin that man's name.
All right. So go ahead, Scoop. Take it away.
All right, music by the legendary AC/DC, cinematography by Armando Nanuzzi, Silver Bullet, Frankenstein Unbound, edited by Evan A. Lotman, The Exorcist, The Muppets Take Manhattan, which is one of my favorite movies. Effects, makeup by Jeff Frink, Dead Heat, Waxworks, Distributed by De Laurentiis Entertainment Group. Runtime 98. Little people. MPAA rating R. Budget was 9 mil and it grossed 7.4 mil.
Not successful.
Fellas, let's generally discuss
real
this
quick.
bitch.
Anybody else love the fact that it's Halloween 3's soundtrack for that trailer?
Yes.
Mhm.
You know,
Like-
honestly, I'm glad you guys said that because I don't know if I would have particularly caught that one, but Chad did mention it before.
I noticed it right away. I'm like,
Yep.
But man, first and foremost, let's just start with soundtracks right alone. This soundtrack for this movie is fucking fantastic because
Yep.
it's literally 100% AC/DC.
Just
Well, and
straight
not
up
only that-
AC/DC soundtrack.
Their whole
That's-
album of Who Made Who was the
I was
soundtrack
just
for
about to
this.
say, the weird part is I don't even call it a soundtrack. I'm just like, so how much
Yeah,
did
yeah.
AC/DC to get their album for this movie? I just want
Once
to
again,
The funny thing is, my sister growing up had the album of this, and on the back it actually says down in the lower corner, unofficial soundtrack to the film Maximum Overdrive.
Nice.
And the funny
And
thing, and I didn't know that until I saw this. That's like a very first pressing. After that, it wasn't even on there, so that's almost like a limited edition. And I didn't. Even
That's
Nice.
probably
Oh, no
that's
shit.
probably that's probably worth some money too.
Who
Nice.
made who?
So,
Oh, it's such a great
all right,
song.
seeing we're discussing this, I'm going to say it sucks that this movie tanked, but I feel like this movie has always been more of a cult classic, and sometimes that just happens, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily hit the tank when it comes out, but give it some time and allow it to fester. And for some reason, there's this whole like, I've never talked to anybody that hates this movie.
No,
That's the
not at all.
crazy
yeah. There's
thing,
not,
dude.
yeah.
Like this
Well-
movie is pure fun.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
the perfect popcorn movie. This is exactly what we needed to cleanse our palate from the last couple months of really shitty movies.
And you know something, I think I kind of understand, like, from a certain perspective. I love the movie, but I can understand maybe the reason why it wasn't successful and why King decided to not direct another movie, besides the fact that he's coked out of his head. But I also guarantee, like Chad will say later, there was a lot deleted from this. I'm willing to bet the more that was deleted probably had a little bit more with, and maybe I'm wrong, story, but I'm sure was obviously all kinds of gore and shit. But I can understand why it didn't do successful, but there's not really a bad thing about this
I
movie.
thought it was
No, not at all.
like, okay, you don't get any like necessarily direct gore by any means, but you definitely get tons of blood everywhere and you get bodies. So it's
well, I
enough-
mean, you see people get hit
you
by
get-
trucks.
No, no,
Granted,
no,
it's
you
not
get
up close,
impact.
but
It's
still-
impact.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, but even like, okay, case in point, the montage of when was it is it Deke or Zeke, whatever, the kid who's biking away from the one surviving
That's
kid.
Decky.
Oh yeah,
Decky,
Decky.
So when he's going through and he's just like seeing all the fucking aftermath,
I love
Which-
that part.
which by the way, why is there 2 Walkman kills in that cut? Did you notice that?
Maybe.
So there's one where there's like somebody laying on the ground with a dead Walkman. You don't know how they died, but you obviously assume. And then there's another guy on a porch swing with a Walkman. And it looked like he was strangled. I was like, damn, dude.
I didn't notice
think
that, but the
I
one that
Yeah, I
stuck
didn't-
out to me was the woman with the fucking blow dryer.
Yes,
that, like-
the
and I'm like,
strangulation.
How the fuck did that
It
work?
strangled
Well,
her,
I know
dude.
it strangled
Yeah.
her, but like, could you imagine that scene? Like, that's some like
Right?
Evil Dead type shit right there,
Okay.
fighting the fucking.
Yes.
The scene
So-
that I really wish we could have seen was the lawnmower, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I instantly went with Leprechaun in my head as soon as I saw them.
See, I went with Sleepaway Camp 3.
Okay.
I haven't
Good
seen
point.
that one, but I have seen Leprechaun. Well, actually, Leprechaun 2, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, to be more specific, but it's fucked up, man. Like, I'm glad it's almost good that this did have a comedic tone because
Yeah.
otherwise, this movie's dark as fuck. If you really
Yeah, it
think
is.
about everybody potentially dying because what, like, okay, let's think about this. Let's say this shit happens right now. We're all live streaming on our computers, dude.
Oh
Our
yeah,
mics
we'd
liter-
be fucked.
our
we're
mics are gonna
fucked.
deep throat us and kill us by gagging us out or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
So
you're gonna see us die on live
Yes.
air because
and
of
while
this
we're
shit going
watching this, the girlfriend goes, "Damn, technology's evil." And I'm like, "Yeah, think about if that were to happen nowadays. Like, we'd be fucked. Like, completely 100% fucked if
Mhm.
that were to happen."
So there's definitely some girl at some point because we're talking a whole world crisis, right? Boom! Thank you. That was my
Oh,
on the
yeah.
thought. I was like, man,
Yes.
somebody was fucking with a dildo, and that dildo went rabid.
Yep.
Literally,
Like-
you know, wait, there's a horror movie right there, Rabid Dildo.
Oh my
But
god.
honestly,
I
like,
am just thinking of just
comedic
going the whole
kill-
way up through.
right, the comedic
Oh,
kill
and
would
then
to
out the
me would
mouth.
be Okay, so the comedic kill would be almost like an orgasm so much that her head would explode. Like that's how good. Correct. All right. So Mr. Brody Kane says a film with so many plot holes that can be pushed aside with how entertaining this is straight from the beginning.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
And I love it. It gives you a little cliff note. All right, there's this comet. Like Chad said in the plot rundown, there's this comet. It's going by. They're dealing it with 8 days, and everything's getting fucked up. Here we go. That's you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then we're off.
That's all you need.
Now, I want to point out that the whole comet plot of it, that was, remember, this was 86, so this was the height of the Halley's Comet thing. We had this,
right.
and
Yes,
there was Night of the Comet also.
Yeah.
So
So
two horror movies comet themed.
there was one thing that did kind of bug me, and it was how Curtis and fucking annoying chick,
Lisa
their
Simpson?
car
Lisa
never
Simpson.
turned.
Lisa-
Yeah, Curtis and Lisa Simpson, their car never turned on them.
Yeah, none of the cars did. And I can't explain why, because hers didn't. The Bible salesman didn't.
No, it did, but we didn't see it because the pizza guy's car definitely killed the pizza guy because he was hanging out. So I agree. And I'm glad you brought that up, Steve, because that was one thing Jen and I were arguing, like not arguing, but like, you know what I mean? Like yelling at the film. We're like, wait a minute. Like, why isn't their car doing it?
Unless
or the Bible salesman car.
Unless it was a certain model of car or certain models.
No,
because
because it wasn't just cars, dude. It was all electronics.
Yeah, it was.
True.
So you can't, that's
I mean, dude, like if a fucking electric knife is gonna go fucking Evil Dead on your arm, you know what I mean?
And
like,
why wouldn't your car?
See, and that's what it was. It was the electric knife that was instantly like, oh my god, dude, there's a killer dildo out there at this exact.
Yeah, there had to be. There had to
No,
fucking
there
be.
definitely was.
Yeah, there's
So
no
this
way.
This movie gave me 2 irrational fears as a child that still are kind of with me right now.
Vending machine?
Irrational fear number 1 is bridges that lift.
Oh,
understandable.
All right, come on, but that was funny. But
It was.
That
but
was.
driving over one. It's just an irrational fear I still have because of this fucking movie.
That's fine. That's
Understandable.
fair.
Irrational
That's
fear number
understandable.
2 that stuck with me, and it's not really with me anymore, but as a child, for like, and I'm not even kidding, you can ask my mom, for like 2 years, 2 fucking years, I would not go near a fucking Coke machine.
I thought you were gonna say steamroller.
No, I was fucking terrified of Coke machines because I didn't want them to fucking malfunction and shoot a Coke out and hit me in the head.
Dude.
I've always wondered, has a machine ever really done that? I wonder.
I want to know for that whole scene of when they were just unloading on the kids as they're all running away. I want to know how they did that shot. I want to know if they had like a leaf blower with a fucking like.
No, they
thing
had a
with,
fucking
like-
one of those baseball fucking throwers.
Well, okay, so, right, because like, but if you look, and I don't know if they're empty cans. I want to say they got to be, but maybe they got some weight in them or something like that.
Yeah,
They,
okay.
they couldn't be completely empty because they were
But-
flying.
Dude,
Yeah.
because there was a couple kids, and there was one kid in specifically when they first started showing.
Yes.
He's like
Yeah,
to
he
the
got fucking
he's to
pegged.
he's to the left of the scene, dude. And
Yeah.
he gets fucking railed in the back,
So-
and I'm just like, oh.
So
Like,
that's okay. So that scene, I could see that scene being shot with Stephen King behind it going, okay, like I could see him like crazy out of his mind, like, I'm going
All
to do
coked
this.
up.
I'm going to do this.
I just wanted like an automatic t-shirt cannon, dude, but with soda cans. You know what I mean? Just like fucking blah, 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 blah.
Oh
Like,
shit!
No, this movie, great cast.
Yeah.
Acting was mostly. There was a few things that were like, wait, what? That was terrible.
Yeah, definitely a few.
Yeah,
So-
a couple of truckers at the truck stop were just horrible.
That
They,
and the
didn't,
girl
they
with
certainly
the
didn't
Bible,
act like truckers.
the girl with the Bible salesman, when her and Emilio were having their little like talk. That was one of my favorite scenes though, because they do say the name of the movie.
Yes.
But she gets like really sad for 1 second, and it looks like she's trying to cry, and she's like, "Well, can't cry. We're just gonna continue seeing this way." Like we were just like, "What the fuck was that, dude?" Like that was a bad acting. spot.
Here's another question. What in the fuck is a road twitch?
I don't know.
know.
I'm curious.
'Cause-
I want to know.
Because the fucking Commissioner Gordon called her a road twitch, and then she slaps him later on instead of lesson amends from the road twitch. What the fuck is a road twitch?
So I think a road. Okay, and this, I could be wrong.
Oh.
You
Going to Google.
You can Google it, but we got to remember this is Stephen King. Stephen King has his own weird vocabulary. He throws into fucking everything, and half of it's right in the beginning of this movie. I really wish I wrote some of it down, but like, Because like, who comes in is like, what's a dog shit in here? You know what I mean? Like who? Like what the fuck is that? What do you got, Steve?
An open way usually, or wait, no, hold on. Where did it go? Road twitch. It says here that a road twitch is a test to ensure that a vehicle is roadworthy.
Yeah, see, this is
That
why
makes
I'm
no
saying
sense.
like
So in other words-
this is a Stephen King thing, dude.
So
Like,
in
this
other
is
words,
just some
she
weird...
was. Wait, no. Okay, I get what he means by calling her a road twitch. Then
Yeah, but it's not like she's a lot lizard, dude. And maybe that's where he was trying to go with it. But
maybe, but
I don't know. Once again,
yeah.
Stephen King has his own weird vocabulary he throws into all of his fucking books, and there's just shit that people just wouldn't say, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Jen
thank you,
said,
Jen.
"Which
Urban
is a
Dictionary.
slut." Thank you, Urban Dictionary.
Okay,
so she's a road slut.
All right.
Which I
I
mean,
like how
she
we-
was okay. So in the scene where she's in the car with the salesman, when we first see them driving down the road, she's sitting super fucking close to him. She's like sitting in the middle of the
It
seat.
wasn't just her
Yeah.
though. The married couple were sitting like that too.
Yeah, well, that's a different story.
I think it was just. I
Well, that's-
almost
yeah,
wonder if it
that's
was
a
just
different
something
story.
for the
It was a weird way to
shot for the
frame them. It was just
camera.
a weird way to frame them both together because
again. I would
especially-
love
But even from
especially
that
with the
far
Bible
away?
salesman- especially with the Bible salesman car, 'cause that thing was a fucking boat.
Well, yeah,
This
but
makes-
from
Like, he would've
that
been like
far
5
away,
feet to his right.
this.
well, I'm just
this
saying from that far away, you wouldn't need to have them that close together. Because when they initially come on screen and the camera's pretty far away, you think, okay, well, maybe something's going on with them. And then when he puts his hand on her leg and she's like, she moves his fucking hand, and I'm like, okay. But then I don't know. It was weird.
This is the movie that makes me want to really interview Stephen King and be like, okay, I got a lot of questions, and none of them are about any other movie but at Maximum Overdrive.
Coke. The answer is Coke.
No, but see, but there are
Cocaine
some
is a
people.
hell of
no,
a drug.
I mean, I'm sure Chad has it, but there are some people who said no, we didn't see him doing coke, but he was drinking a lot.
Yeah, dude.
I've
'cause
always
he's
heard this
probably
was
doing
like
coke
his
in his trailer, dude.
Coke, yeah.
Yeah,
Coke.
see,
And
some,
there,
yeah,
I do have an interesting note about. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. But
Yeah.
I did, and I don't know why it never really occurred to me. And all the times I've seen this movie before, but it hit me last night at the scene where they're all in the diner. It's at night, and the married couple is sitting there, and it just struck me that she was giving him a fucking hand job.
Yes, I thought he was finger blasting her.
Oh no!
one of the two.
Yeah, it was.
I thought
mean, they
he was
had the-
finger blasting her.
I mean, he might have. He could have been both.
It could, yeah.
Could have been,
Yeah,
yeah.
They
Both.
definitely had the full
But just the
coat
way they
over
hit the
top.
table, I'm like, oh, he's getting a handy.
All I'm saying is I've been there in a movie theater, not in a diner, but in a movie theater. So it's possible it could
Did
have
you
been
do
both.
the popcorn trick at least? Like with
No,
the
I
old
did
school-
not. She said,
Nice.
give me your jacket. And this is why we're trying to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I
Oh,
took
man,
her to watch
that's a-
Texas
that's
Chainsaw
weird.
Massacre.
Which one?
The original Alamo Draft House was showing it, and I was all, let's go watch it. And she's like, give me your jacket. I'm like, why?
What?
And she looks at me, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. Not during Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Then you're like, all right, here's my coat.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh
I'll
my
say,
God,
yeah,
oh my
of
God.
course, yeah, okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
but that's
some
gonna.
bullshit.
I'm not gonna say like that might that might change your psyche a little bit at that point. Now all of a sudden
For,
you're starting to watch
for years,
like,
he couldn't understand why he was getting aroused by Leatherface afterwards.
yeah, like what the fuck?
Every time I hear a
It was the-
chainsaw rev, I have the most awkward boners.
But it was the pig squeal that really
Only
put you over the egg, wasn't it?
It was in Pretty Lady and Grandma form the most.
Oh no!
Anyways,
All right, TMI.
but no, this movie, it was the right amount of cheese. It was
Yes.
delicious cheese.
Yes.
This is a movie that I feel like the people themselves took seriously, which is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the way it was just, it was a Stephen King style, and the way it was supposed to be a hell little bit of comedy, plus with AC/DC's track, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just was a combination of just great. And what did Chad say? Popcorn, right?
Popcorn.
It's a popcorn
Yeah.
flick. Yeah.
Popcorn movie.
It's rated R Transformers, dude. That's exactly.
Yeah, because it was the
Rated R
motherfucking Decepticons.
Decepticons.
It was the
Right.
Decepticons the whole time. So I noticed this really strange when I was doing, the show notes, and the actress that plays the waitress on her IMDb and on Wikipedia and everything, it has her birth date. Says she was born in the year 1964.
Okay.
Now, she played the mother of the little boy at the beginning of Christmas Evil, and that movie was made in 1980. So she would have been like 15
There's no
when
way.
she filmed that. So they're lying about her age somewhere.
Huh. No shit.
Yeah, that's
Plus, she would have been like
yeah.
21 when she filmed this, and she looked a lot older than
Yeah,
21.
she did not look 21.
Yeah.
Maybe 80s 21 looked different.
No.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Bro, 80s 17 look like fucking 35 now, man. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna. I have to go back and do more research because something about that just doesn't seem right. Like her being 15.
It was everybody
and playing a
smoking
mother-
nicotine everywhere, dude. Everybody just
Maybe.
smoking
Yeah,
fucking-
bro.
That's what it
Every-
was, bud.
Everybody's teeth were fucking as yellow as my goddamn
Homie,
vape in that.
like there
fucking-
was right. There was a time where you just went to a restaurant and the smoke in the restaurant was not coming from the grill, dude. You know what I mean? You're just
yeah.
You know, everybody's like smoking or non-smoking. It's like it doesn't fucking
It doesn't matter.
The
It doesn't
restaurant's
matter.
40 fucking feet, assholes.
Yeah.
Like
you know, and I remember because they passed the no smoking in bars in Texas a long time ago, and I remember
Long
people
time
were
ago.
so fucking pissed, so pissed. And now there's some bars that are grandfathered in that you can still go in that you're allowed to
right.
smoke in. But dude, I used to be a smoker. Now when I walk into a place like that, I'm like, oh my god, like I can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, oh.
it's
But we used to eat in places like that when we were
Bro.
fucking kids, bro. Like what the
McDonald's,
fuck?
man.
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's, dude.
Dude, they
Come
had those little
on, man.
fucking golden
The gold
little
ashtrays.
Ours were brown. Ours were like a brown. It had the little, but oh my god, everything in the 80s was brown too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other fucking thing with like everybody going retro 80s. Everybody thinks everything's like fucking neon. No. Everything was dirty fucking brown, dude.
Neon
Yeah,
was more
it
90s.
didn't hit. It didn't hit neon until like the later 80s, and that was like right around, like,
88.
that was like
Yeah.
Miami Vice.
Right.
era.
Yeah.
When you start
87,
getting
88.
the hair metal.
People forget about the bland 80s where everything was just, and then that green, and then everybody had those like floral couches that were like all the same.
Yeah.
The
Speaking
floor,
of
they were
man
wooden.
who's probably slept drunkenly on a floral couch or two.
Yeah, buddy.
That's all well and good, boys, but Katie's cutting in. Snip fucking snip. Well, howdy fucking duty there, folks. This is your DKB here back for another episode of Gore, and this week I'm here to talk to you about Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. I just want to thank you for choosing one of my fucking films this week. Gore, boys, much appreciated. Now, moving on to the fucking man himself. Ridiculous premise, but yet he was able to make it work, bring it to life. High as a fucking kite. Yeah, I'm kind of glad he was fucking coked out of his mind making this film, because I honestly don't think it would have been as good as it was if he was on the straight and narrow making this film. So thank you, Cocaine. You made this film absolutely exquisite and splendid for us to see. Now, this cult classic is absolutely exquisite for me because it's everything I want in a fucking B movie. It has these characters with their egos clashing with each other. You know, not only the characters of the humans themselves, the trucks themselves feel like fucking characters as well, especially the big black-green goblin hulking looking fucking truck. It's actually intimidating, yet it's original to put that face on the truck. I don't know why King did it. I'm sure Chad Daddy will be able to fucking tell us. Anywho, not only that, the over-the-top violence, I mean, the absolute exquisite fucking practical effects and creative deaths in this film is fun to see. I mean, one of the little kids gets run over by a steamroller and you hear it in the sound design and you see it on screen, and fucking the Coke machine death. I mean, it's talked about in the horror community today. It is a fan favorite for many because it is so fucking ridiculous, but it is so great to watch. It's actually funny and comedic in some spots, and I'm not sure if Mr. King was absolutely on board to do that, but these characters bring that to these actors bring that to life, and yeah, it's great to watch. Even the trucks hitting people. I mean, the blood that just comes out of the fucking bodies, it just sprays everywhere. It's absolutely exquisite to see. And not only that, yeah, it's just non-stop from the word go. It's quick paced, which I like, especially in the edit. The cinematography is nothing really to rave on about. The lighting itself is nothing really to rave on about. But the stunts in this film it's pretty full on. Stephen King went all out. He was like, fuck this, I'm just going to add this and I'm just going to add this. I don't give a fuck if it doesn't make sense to the story. As long as it's entertaining for our fans, what more could they fucking want? And hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, Mr. King. Despite the negative reviews, fuck the critics and all that bullshit. Now, I've got to just say, The soundtrack to this film is one of the best soundtracks of all motherfucking time. I mean, how could you who could you fucking even argue with that? The whole Who Made Who album by AC/DC themselves. And yes, this might sound biased of me because, yeah, I'm Australian and they're my favourite fucking band, but this album kicks fucking ass. Like, every song on this fucking album. And Stephen King to get AC/DC to be like, hey, do my fucking, every song on this, a soundtrack for my fucking movie. I mean, that's so cool. It makes the movie 10 times badass when you've got fucking people getting gunned down to hell's bells and fucking all this shit. It's fucking badass. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This film fucking kicks ass, major ass. I mean, I can go on raving about this film all fucking day. I love it. I love everything about it. I love Emilio Estevez, man. Mighty Ducks, see? Hey, fucking look at that shit. But anywho, I'm gonna have to give you a Gore and More score, and I'll give it a fucking 4.1. I'm not gonna give it a 5 because I know you're all expecting me that, but no, I'm gonna be honest and give it a 4.1. Like I said, this film fulfills my needs for I guess you could potentially maybe call it an exploitive film. I don't know. But anywho, B-movie, horror movie, I don't give a fuck. Film kicks ass, and if you haven't seen it, kick your own ass for not having seen it, and then fucking watch it. Anyway, it's your DKB signing out, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Also looking forward to which AC/DC song you choose for your favourite song. So, impress me, lads, impress me. It's your DKB signing out, and I'll catch you motherfuckers next week. Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brody.
Beautiful.
And thank you, Cocaine.
Do you remember when we watched the fucking Giallo films and I bitched about how fake the blood looked and it was like too red? It's like they used the same blood for this, but it worked in this fucking movie.
Yeah, it did.
No, I feel this was a little darker than that.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. It was like bright red.
Well, maybe because it wasn't always like that. Because anytime you saw people like soaked in it, or let's say like the lawnmower soaked, that was dark dripping blood.
Yeah.
So maybe because it was a mixture of the two.
Maybe. But it was great. I don't have anything bad to say about this flick at all.
I think Brody's right, by the way. You can't classify this as an exploitation film because it was cashing in on the whole Haley's Comet craze of '86.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So thank you for answering that, because I was actually just going to ask that question. Once again, I am terrible with the whole exploitive thing. So
I mean, I wouldn't classify it as one, but I mean,
it very well could be though. This, yeah.
I'll say it's one of those where it's like technology goes bad, so you can put it in the category of technology goes bad. Whatever causes it doesn't matter because it still shows also that shit can override. You know.
Hey guys, I'm gonna refresh a second because I can't see John or Scoobs. I just get a black screen here.
Oh,
okay.
So I'd like to picture the aliens, because at the end, spoiler alert for those of you that haven't seen it, at the end we find out that there was a UFO in Earth's orbit and it's shot down by a Russian satellite that was equipped with a laser and some fucking missiles. I picture the fucking aliens just sitting there with like joysticks, like fucking thousands of fucking aliens.
Nah, man. Nope.
You
know what it was? you know what it was for me, dude? This motherfucker was playing Sim City with us, dude. He was just like, yo, he was just throwing in tornadoes and shit, but instead of that, he was just like machines. That's why all of them. That's why he kept bringing them all to the gas station to bring more and more, because he's like, oh, these motherfuckers won't die. All right, hold on. Let's add a couple more in here. All right, so like Brody said, and I feel like I'm not going to give this a perfect 5 either. I'm going to grade this appropriately, but it's still a fantastic movie. Would you guys consider this B? I don't know if I would. Maybe.
Ooh,
I don't know,
say
because
so.
But the problem is this.
Well, it doesn't. It's not like a quite an A-list cast.
No,
but it's Stephen King's name. So I feel like King's name alone, especially 80s King, is so up there. Like that to me qualifies as an, I don't know. Maybe it's
not a B+ movie. It's a B+ movie.
Well, all right. Okay.
All right.
I could say this is an overall B+, but if you really want to be that person, you could probably A-list it for certain things.
No, yes, correct. This is young.
The
Emilio,
soundtrack makes it A-list, so
yeah. So right there, music A-lists. There's a lot of A-list categories for this movie.
But I mean, the cast really wasn't.
Well, maybe I'm
A-list.
judging it because, like, obviously giving my age, I saw Emilio and other things before I saw this, so he was already established to me. To whereas when this movie came out, he was necessarily not. His dad was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, his dad
So,
was. Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, Brody, once again, thank you for your review.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you as always.
Like I said, I feel like we're all pretty much going to be on the same page with this one. Like it's just full out entertainment, dude.
Honestly, I want to watch this again.
Yeah.
All right.
There was a bit of a lull there right around the middle of the movie, though.
Was this after? Where do you say? Like, where would you pinpoint this?
I would say right around
after the rocket stuff.
I think so. I think it was right after that.
Like during like the love making.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When we had to have like the whole like disposition between the two people here and there. Okay, yeah, I get that. But
you're cute.
That's at least where we got, man, all these machines, they're like in maximum overdrive. And this is where they missed out. And I said it to the boys earlier, but she should have looked at the camera and winked. Because honestly, at this point, it could have broke fourth wall and I would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little too like Killer Tomatoes. I don't know. But, you know.
No. Hey, they did it in Jason Lives.
They did.
Yeah.
Some folks have a strange idea in entertainment.
God damn it. You're right. You're right.
By the way, thanks for reminding me. You mentioned Killer Tomatoes, and I found this website. I think it's called WCO.TV. WatchCartoonsOnline.tv. It has like practically every cartoon ever made on there, and fucking Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is on there.
Fuck yeah!
I turned it on just to hear the song from that.
I'm Attack of the Killer Tomato. I had fucking toys from that shit, dude.
Nice.
So, oh god damn it! Now I'm gonna go on a Killer Tomato. No, all right, I'm gonna end that right now because I'm gonna go on a whole rant on that. Steve, you have a video for us from your lovely girlfriend, I believe.
Yes. She watched. Like I said, I made her watch it, and I told her Heather didn't get a chance to watch it, so I asked her if she'd do the fan vid, and so here we go.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Melody. I'm so honored to be here as a fan. So let me tell you about Maximum Overdrive. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic, and it's made by Stephen King. Stephen King was in it. Oh my god. I think my favorite part was the fact that all the electronics were essentially come to life. So the biggest thing that we created ourselves became our biggest enemy. And it was out of our control. Not only did this movie essentially terrify you and really makes you think how much we are dedicated to our electronics, even to this day. So it was fantastic. I love the old school feel to it. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. The gore effect of it. Oh my God. This movie had no limits. Like everybody was gone. So starting from even the little kids, like, no, it didn't stop at nothing. It was, you're dead, you know? So I love this movie. 1 out of 5. I would really give it, actually, before I give that, my favorite part, obviously, would have to be when homegirl that works the diner is just like, comes out. She has the grenade launcher or whatever. She has in her hand. She comes out. And she's like, we created you. And she gets killed. And then she looks and blasts it off at the Miller Lite truck. That was pretty badass. She went into it. I'm like, respect. That was pretty great. 1 out of 5. I'll give it a 4. 4.5.
Yeah.
4.5.
4.5. Okay.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, baby.
She seems very sweet. I like her.
So real quick, I gotta say this real quick because she said it because we're all so engrossed with our technology. I don't know what's scarier, the fact that it could kill you if it wanted to, or if it just shuts off and we're all really fucked.
So, Steve, what would be worse? Just because I know you and I have two tech things on us at all times. Phone or vape kill?
Ooh, so I feel maybe the vape kill would be a little worse, especially like if it like exploded in your fucking mouth.
I mean, that already happens.
I mean, it does happen, but I'm talking about like full projectile fucking just boom. But
especially
I mean,
this one, dude,
too. Yeah,
this one has a little magnet or a little magnetic.
Imagine that just fucking.
Yeah, so
whoa, yep, dead. Damn.
So real quick, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm ordering the Maximum Overdrive Vinegar Syndrome DVD as we speak.
Ooh, Vinegar
Yeah,
Strokes.
buddy.
Yeah.
Vinegar Strokes.
And it's a lot cheaper on Amazon, just
I thought it was Vestron, not vinegar.
or Vestron, whatever.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, didn't
Vestron, sorry.
Vinegar Syndrome just had their sale? I think that's over though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm buying this one now for about $23.
Nice.
There you go. Bob's like, I am watching this again. God damn it. We're not.
Damn right.
I'm holding out to see if there's a 4K upgrade coming.
You did good, honey.
I
You
can't
did good.
Ooh, speaking of 4K upgrades, we got one to talk about later. Let's see. So we've done our extra videos. We've discussed. We all really like this movie.
Mhm.
So let's peek behind them. Let's spread the cheeks a little bit.
All
That's
right.
right.
I've got a good bit, so I'll pick and choose the good parts. There's a couple things we already talked about, so I'll start with about a year after the movie was released, the Green Goblin truck was taken to Silent Rick's Towing and Salvage in Wilmington, North Carolina. The jaw, lower teeth, tongue, and tops of the ears were gone, and what was left was burnt severely. John Allison of Wilmington, North Carolina, saw it there and purchased it. He later had to sell it, and Tim Shockey of Pinkton, Ohio, purchased it on February 19th, 1987. He displayed it in his video store, Uncle Jim's Videoland, in Waverly, Ohio, for several years until he sold the business. He moved it to his backyard for about 20 years. It was then moved into his garage, and he started restoring it in 2011. Tim spent 2 years, nights and weekends, restoring the head. He now travels across the USA and Canada, taking it to horror and Comic Cons.
That's awesome.
It was at the gas station, the Bastrop gas station, like 2 weeks after I went for my birthday.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So I'm not gonna lie. What did you say that was Uncle Bob's video store?
No, it said
What was that?
Uncle Jim's Videoland.
Uncle Jim's. That sounds like an awesome just VHS place, dude.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
sounds like one of those.
That's
Like the fact that he had this displayed in there means he had some other cool shit. And there's
Yeah.
there was always the like I miss that shit, dude. I miss it so much, man.
The mom and
good old
pop
days.
stores were way better than fucking Blockbuster.
always
Yeah.
would be. Always
We
will
had
be.
this one place, and I don't know if I've brought this up before, but it was called Video King, and they went all out, man. And you're right. It was like a mom and pop local fucking place. But when you walked in, they literally built a full castle, and that went to all like the kids and Disney shit. And it was great, right? And then you went in the back, dude, and they had a full fucking haunted house.
Oh,
And
shit.
when you walked in, and it was like a cave system, dude, and that was all the horror section. And when as a kid, dude, and it actually had like a legit like rocking chair on the front that would rock and shit all the time, and there was like thunder effect. Like it felt like you were going into a haunted house, dude. It was
Nice.
Yo,
awesome.
I
Nice.
wish that was
Yeah.
still a thing.
And I'm like, I will never be able to like have my kids experience anything like that. Like that's shit that's products of the 80s right there. You know what I mean? Like
you could. That's advertising at its best.
now, however, I was a little thrown off as a child, but then I started to become a man at this point because I thought there was a Western section because there was Western swing doors. And I'm sure at one point it was.
Oh, that was the
However,
porno section, wasn't it?
That was the porn section. And I walked in and then I was like, it felt like forever, but it probably was like 2 seconds. But it was me walking in and seeing 3 walls just full of titties at like 8 years old. And I'm just like, what? And then I felt the big old hand of God come on my back, dude, and just rip me out as my old man pulled me out of that room. Fucking
That's
Yeah.
where Johnny became a man.
pretty much. I was just like, ah. Yeah.
That's what those look like.
No,
Okay,
that was- yeah. Go ahead, Shane.
Continue. While shooting the scene where the steamroller rampages across the baseball diamond, Stephen King requested the special effects department place a bag of fake blood near the dummy of the young player who would get run over by it. The desired effect would be that a smear of blood would appear on the steamroller and be re-smeared on the grass over and over like a printing press. While filming the scene, however, the bag of blood exploded too soon and sprayed everywhere, making it appear as if the boy's head had also exploded. Stephen King was thrilled with the results, but censors demanded the shot be cut.
Ah, bullshit.
Debbie does Dallas ain't it Western, John.
You know what, Brody? I beg to differ. It takes place in Texas.
Yeehaw.
That's the South. That's not
Everything's-
West.
Yeah, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people still consider that Western because it's
It
Western
depends on which way you're
genre.
going. Because if you're going
Yeah.
that way, Dallas is high enough to just be considered the
Because
West.
well, here's the thing: is like Old West, dude, like even shit you could like, I don't know, like because if you're talking pioneer shit, you could even go like Oklahoma and stuff. I guess it talks about like what age you were talking about.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah.
You got me there.
So,
all right, continuing on. The Dixie Boy truck stop was a set constructed 10 miles outside of Wilmington, North Carolina. It was convincing enough that several truckers tried to stop in, and eventually the producers had to put announcements in local papers saying the Dixie Boy was just a movie set.
Nice.
That's fucking funny.
No, I need some gas, man. You got some gas? No.
Right? Like, stop
We got some ass, though.
Yeah, we do.
The road twitch. Okay, continuing on. An accident occurred on July 31st, 1985 during shooting in a suburb of Wilmington, North Carolina, where a radio-controlled lawnmower used in the scene went out of control and struck a block of wood used as a camera support, shooting out wood splinters, which injured the director of photography, Armando Nanuzzi. As a result, he lost his right eye. He then sued Stephen King in February of 87 for $18 million in damage. The suit was settled out of court.
Wow.
God dang.
Yeah, there was a lot of incidents on this movie, wasn't there? That's what
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
No, I mean like
I'm sure
those
Stephen
incidents.
King was not the only one rocking the lines on the fucking set.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Emilio's brother came to the set and they had big coke parties together.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
Bro.
God. If they didn't, I'd be mad.
Charlie. Charlie.
I have on my wrist right here. It's WWCSD. What would Charlie Sheen do?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Tiger blood, dude.
And Tiger Blood Red.
DNA.
Tiger Blood Red.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that dude? Like he just like faded off.
He's still out there.
Is he alive?
Hey, stay positive. Charlie Sheen is.
He's hunting cryptids is what he's doing.
I could see
He
that.
is.
Kyle, I don't know why you have to be so negative all the time. If you just stay a little HIV positive, it'd be
Oh.
I'm not just positive. I'm HIV positive.
that's right.
Okay,
Stop
continuing.
saying that.
Continue. Oh God, what episode was that on? I can't remember.
That was the one where Cartman got AIDS because of a blood transfusion, and then Kyle
Yes.
laughed. So then Cartman just put blood in Kyle's mouth when he was sleeping, so he gave Kyle the AIDS, and then they had to go to Magic Johnson to figure out the cure for AIDS, and all it was money. It was a lot of money that had to get shrunken down and put into your bloodstream.
Guys, I sent you the poster that is one of the posters for this movie, and it'll tell you the whole story with the poster.
All right. What else we got, Chad Daddy? Look that up while Bob's sending that. There you go.
Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Continuing on. So it's long been rumored that George Romero actually ghost directed a large portion of the film while King was seeking treatment for his cocaine addiction. Many fans of Romero's work have noted that the film features many of his distinct camera angles and editing choices. While King has never admitted this up front, he has mentioned that Romero was constantly on set and King would frequently ask him advice about directing.
I can
Told
see
you
that.
this was a zombie movie with
I mean,
trucks.
You're not
Makes
wrong,
sense.
Steve. It really
Makes
was
sense.
like survivors in a hideout trying to do what they can. I love
It's
that they
just-
just had. I just still love that they had a random rocket launcher, dude. You
Yeah,
didn't
and the
need
way
a
they
rocket
held
launcher
it,
in
like,
this,
oh
but
my God.
right, like pure '80s rocket launcher, dude, is great.
Yeah.
It's like,
I have
you
a
just
funny
have
story
this in
about-
the back.
I have a funny story about the rocket launcher too. Well, it's not really a funny story, but I'll get to what
Yeah.
info on it. So I'll get there. The original scripted ending had the Dixie Boy survivors deal with one last obstacle before escaping, a machine gun mounted Coast Guard boat. There was also to be one last shot of the city of Wilmington being destroyed by the machines, and it was rumored to have been done through a map, but we never got to see those scenes.
Damn.
That would have been cool to see.
What machines, like, dude? Like, is there like there's just like construction units just going through, like wrecking everything?
It could be.
Has to be.
The Constructicons.
That's what, right, dude? Like,
It was fucking Devastator.
Fucking wrecking balls, just fucking.
Shit. Yeah.
dude, especially today, like Steve says, in today's term, where we have literally like computer controlled everything, dude. Like, think about people's like thermostats and shit, dude. Like whole home security systems and shit, dude. Everything, like Oh my god, man! If you ever
So
redid this shit nowadays, that shit would be fucking banana.
I just thought of a cool kill. So you know how everybody has like a lot of remote locks now? Like you
Right.
could lock it from your phone.
Yeah.
Follow this real quick. This shit happens today. The house can lock itself and turn the heat up and cook you.
But not only that, think about how awesome
that
it
would
would be
be
to
sick.
film this. Think how you could film this film. You could film it through the security cameras and shit as well.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be your state. Yeah, man, you can go full. It'd be crazy. I like this idea. It'd be better than whatever that. What the fuck was it? Because I also thought about a movie that was similar to this, but it came out way after the fact. What?
Trucks?
No. It had nothing to do with actual tech, but it was just like people dying. But what was it? The Happening? Or
Oh,
whatever?
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was
Say, wasn't Trucks actually based on his short story?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen Trucks.
I've never seen it either.
Neither have I.
I've seen Monster Trucks where there's the alien in the truck.
That's a kid's movie.
I have a kid, you asshole. Of course
Shut up.
Why do you think I watched it?
I have a kid, you asshole.
No, Bob, I just watched it because I was like, yeah, you know what the fuck. Anyway.
Continuing on.
Shut up, John.
Some trucks used in the movie were from local businesses, and the actual names of the businesses remained on the trucks in the movie.
Oh, nice. Great advertisement.
While filming the scene where the ice cream truck flips over, the stunt didn't go according to plan. A telephone pole-sized beam of wood was placed inside it so it would flip end over end, but the truck only flipped once and slid on its roof right into the camera. The dolly grip Gene Poole, who was he was on the film, pulled the cameraman out of the way at the last second.
Mighty tasty.
That's awesome.
Okay.
The cameraman was also almost mighty tasty.
I do love the idea of a killer monster or a killer ice cream truck.
Okay, real quick, because I had to look this movie up. Trucks 1997. Listen to the description.
97? Oh, okay.
97. In orbit over Nevada desert, alien invaders use powers to make the trucks come to life to use as weapons. The unmanned vehicles turn homicidal on its owners, and people inside a remote diner below.
Oh, okay. So it literally is.
Well, it's just based off of Stephen King's book or short story as well.
Yeah.
I want to compare now.
What's the reviews are on it by chance?
It was made for TV, if I'm not mistaken. So
all right.
It's a 2 out of 4.
So it's about the same as this, then, the rating wise.
This is
We might love it.
3 out of
We
4.
might love it.
I don't know. I don't think I would love it.
You never know.
You're right. It could be one of those ones where it's also it might not have the hilarity that this one does. So
And obviously not the soundtrack.
And it won't
no.
have
Yeah.
coked out Stephen King.
That's right. You'll just be putting on AC/DC in the background. You're like, much better.
It makes it better.
But anyway, anything else, Chad Eddie?
Stephen King originally wanted to cast Bruce Springsteen in the lead.
Yeah, that would have been so
The Boss?
Yeah. I hate Bruce Springsteen.
I'm from Jersey and I don't like him.
I hate Bruce Springsteen. He's terrible.
I never understood. I never did.
I've never gone out of my way to listen to him, so I'll say that.
I don't think I've ever seen anything with him in it.
Has he ever?
His sister, on the other hand, we know where she's from.
I don't.
Sleepaway
You
Camp.
do.
Oh,
His sister is in Sleepaway Camp. She plays Angela.
Yeah, in 2 and 3.
Oh shit!
Pamela Springsteen.
that's right. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
that's right.
seen 3, and I've only seen part of 2.
You got to go watch those two.
I've seen
All
the
the way
first
through,
one
all
'cause
the-
I
all the
felt
way
like
through.
the first one was the one you need to see. But maybe we'll throw them in the list. We got some spots. We just bang all 3 of them out this year. Oh my god!
We could do them one after another, like we did with
That's all you need to know.
Continuing on, it is because of this movie that Evil Dead became a franchise. Stephen King loved the first Evil Dead, and his high praise of the film is largely credited with its success. While making this film, he heard Sam Raimi and the other creators were having difficulty making a sequel. King brought this to the attention of producer Dino De Laurentiis, who helped Raimi make Evil Dead 2 in '87. Had King not been working with De Laurentiis on this movie at the time, the horror franchise may never have gotten past the original.
Oh shit!
That's right. I
Nice.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. King.
Yeah. because they talk about it in the Evil Dead 2 like little documentary on the DVD.
Hell yeah. Dude, I've been going Evil Dead crazy on the game, dude. So
I am stuck on level 3.
I'm still back and forth on whether I want to
level
get it.
3. Where you play Ash from Army of Darkness?
Yes, like I fucking get to like the second.
It's so hard. Yeah. Okay. Side note, and for anybody playing Evil Dead, I'm gonna help you out because I kept dying at the half Elios or the demi Elios. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
The one that splits.
Yes.
All right, man. You honestly are you going in? Just start meleeing the fuck out of everybody because
that's what I do with the axe.
Right, one swing and then and make sure you stock up like biggest and headshots, man. Like headshots is the easiest way to take them down, but always wait for their pullback when you do your lunge too, man. Like it's crazy because like I died probably 30 times, not that many, but it felt.
I was
like
streaming on Twitch and I was getting so fucking aggravated.
Oh yeah, that shit I easily put an hour in and I was like, you know what, I can't beat this, I'm done. And then I came back the next time and I beat it like fucking nothing. I was like, what the fuck, why was it so goddamn hard? The King Arthur one is equally as hard because that's the one I'm on right now. Just letting you know, that's the last one. But dude, the game is great. It is. It's fun. Yes. I'm sad. I'm already blasting through the missions. I wish there was more single player stuff, but
they may give us some more.
You could still play the normal game single player though. You could play it right against AI. You don't have to play with anybody.
And that's what I did. I ran through it because I haven't even played online yet, but I ran through it with AI. And I'm like, I need to play this with people because this AI is fucking dumb. Like they did not come to help me at all. Nothing. Yeah.
It's such a fun.
Yeah. I have that in the box.
It's such a fun game, man. Like my brother-in-law has it and he's had it since it's come out and he has yet to play it. I'm like, motherfucker, will you get your ass on?
It's fun. And the kills are fucking great. The kills.
What's up, Mr. Joseph Day? How you doing, sir?
Going on,
all right, Chad Daddy, what else we got, buddy?
In Maximum Overdrive, the characters talk about going to an island named Haven where there are no cars. The TV show Haven from 2010, also based on Stephen King's work, premiered in 2010. In season 2, there's an episode called Haven Love Machine. Cars and boats are seen coming to life and attacking humans much as they did in this film.
Huh.
Okay.
Noise.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the rocket launch for a second. So in the movie, there's a scene where 2 trucks are killed with rockets. The weapon is called a LAW, Light Anti-Tank Assault Weapon, which is in reality a shoulder-fired, one-time use weapon. It cannot be reloaded with another round and fired again.
Oh, excuse me.
Damn.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, so if you're...
Wait, I should know that from Call of Duty style.
So one and done. So
if you're a weapons fanatic, that probably pissed you off. I don't know.
I found it hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. Like if you know specifically, you're like, no, you can't do that. Stop that. I don't know. I did like just the random like fire from the hip though. Like that's so 80s, dude.
It's very
so
80s.
good.
Okay, so there are many deleted scenes from the film that are mentioned throughout literature and seen in photo stills. Stephen King has mentioned on several occasions the film was heavily cut to avoid an X rating, and he also spoke of showing the uncut version to George Romero and was quoted as saying it made George Romero sick. Okay, so some of the shots I'm not going to go through. There's a whole long list of just a few seconds here and there. There's three extra seconds of Bubba Hendershot getting shot up by the military vehicle. 3 more seconds of the steamroller running over Bobby. Let's see. Okay. There's something really interesting, and I'll get to that. Let's see. I'll skip ahead. There's other, there's longer scenes of where right after Duncan got sprayed with diesel in the eyes. There's 6 seconds of the electrical cutting knife slicing off Frank's right index finger.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. There's a few extra seconds of the pop can leaving an imprint on the coach's forehead that expands into a huge bladder on his forehead and sprays blood. And then there's a few seconds after that of the bladder just popping.
And that would explain, and that explains why when he crawls to the coach and tries to wake him up, when he gets up to run away, there's fucking blood all over.
Yeah, and there's like you can see.
Yeah, like the impression was way crazier than what it originally was.
Yeah.
Okay, there's also extra seconds of the steamroller riding through a nearby parking lot and Bobby's father getting squashed by it.
God damn, a twofer.
Like father, like son.
Oh, damn.
a shot of a
fucking
half,
combo.
a shot of a half of a chewed up body by the lawnmower in the backyard. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing that in issue of Fangoria.
Yeah,
What
probably.
the
I think
man.
I think I have that issue. I got to go look.
I
at that
want
now.
all this bullshit.
Let's see.
God damn it! Is there a cut that this exists with on it?
Not that I know of. There's also supposed to be a dead ice cream man in the ice cream truck that we never see.
Makes sense.
Okay, now here's the funny thing. So the video player, we see him get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently he didn't die. At least not in the original format, because it says the video player escapes the Dixie Boy unseen and hides in the drainage ditch. There's another guy that follows him and also hides in the drainage ditch. They then go on to attack the Bible salesman and try to cut off his face with a straight razor, but they run off afterwards after the Bible salesman starts screaming. And then I guess his face like literally just falls off into his lap.
Huh.
What?
Okay.
Who is this again?
This was the video player. This was
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So there's an alternate version out there where he didn't die, or at least that we saw.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, what the fuck, dude? This
we were
shit all
robbed.
sounds like crazy cool, man. Like I want it.
We need the
Yeah.
Stephen King cut.
Yeah. oh,
Right?
yes, please.
Give me the full director's cut, dude.
With
But
his
yeah.
commentary, please.
The White Lines edition.
Yeah. The rough cut.
Dreams of fashion running through.
Okay, so that's the majority of it. Like I said, there's a few extra scenes here and there of just different things, but that was the worst of it, I guess you'd call it. So there's a lot more gore that we didn't get to see that I wish we could have. Especially, I would have loved to see that bladder thing popping on the guy's
Yeah,
head.
that would have been
Listen,
nice.
I never you said Romero was sickened by this.
That's what he claims. Yeah.
That's
All right, so I'm a little upset with that because I mean, and I know Romero always he had a little bit more. He had his certain finesse,
He did.
and everything, but I don't know, man. Like, why?
It's the
Like
idea
horror
that you
view-
could,
If anything would make him sick, I could probably picture maybe the extended version of the boy getting run over by the steamroller and like that pops.
But the
Who
fact that-
cares?
but the fact that it's something that makes the man who kind of invented, or no, pretty much invented zombies sick, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I would be like, I'm leaving it in.
He wanted to. The ratings board wouldn't let him.
Well, fuck.
That's where you go with the next,
Brody said we need an X rating of this, dude. Like,
or you
full
just
out.
did what Chainsaw 2 did, do an unrated cut
or unrated, yeah.
But the sad thing is, the back in the 80s, they probably didn't save all this footage.
Probably not.
So it
Yeah,
might
because
be
I just
gone.
looked. I looked to see if it was available anywhere, and I couldn't find it.
No.
But shout out to Alpha Sus in the comments. Thanks for joining us.
What's up? What's up?
Hello.
All right, so you said that was it, Chad Daddy?
Yeah, that was
The
it.
Cheeks are closed. Okay, so
No,
format we watched this on, gentlemen.
Prime.
Prime. Yeah.
Amazon Prime. All right, douche of the film.
Bible
Bubba.
salesman.
Bubba. The
Bubba's
truck
the
stop
owner, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the truck stop owner.
Bubba's
He was a
full- yeah,
he was a dick.
I liked him. I liked
No,
him.
he was a
Oh,
dick.
he was horrible
He was a
person.
fucking dick. I would have taken that fucking rocket launcher and aimed it at him.
And I might say follow up is Lisa Simpson. She was kind of a douche herself. Like,
Yeah, but she was happy to give the rub and tug.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was.
well, yeah, because her man was a hero. You know what I mean? Like, he
So
went
then you know
saved him.
something? She might be a little bit of a douche, but I'll tell you right now, hey, she could at least help you.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
She's
going
annoying.
Bible salesman. Fuck him.
I can't. I
He
can't
was a
disagree with
perv.
that.
He was a
rapey.
full perv. So
He was
yeah,
very
rapey.
rapey.
using Jesus for doing sins.
Mhm.
Wrong.
I
Wrong.
don't need Jesus to sin.
All right, favorite kill.
Steamroller. That's always been my favorite since I
Coke
first saw
machine.
him getting steamrolled.
Going
Okay,
Coke machine.
so my question here, and I have a sidebar question, but it still goes with favorite kill. Can I count a kill for a vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
why not?
they were alive.
My favorit kill was the red truck that went over the edge of a hill and fucking exploded for
Just
no
exploded,
goddamn
yeah.
reason. It just fucking blew up. And it was just like, boom! And we're like, what the fuck was it? That's my favorite kill of this fucking movie. This random truck.
That was
No,
great. It just runs
it
off
was-
the berm
love
and is
that
already
shit.
inflamed.
It wasn't random. What had happened was the gas tank was in the back, and so when the trailer detached, it kind of like slammed down and caused a spark, and that's why it exploded.
No, it literally just came over that hill. It was like, I'm on fire! Boom!
Fuck you!
It's like the ending of Christmas Evil where the guy just flies off in his van.
Yeah.
He was Santa.
He was fucking Santa.
All right, if I had to pick, even though we didn't see it, the lawnmower, because I can't imagine having my head underneath that, and
Dude.
chopping it up.
I'm also
Funny story. My dad's missing the tip of his finger because of a lawnmower.
Oh shit!
Oh, really? Which finger?
I think his left ring finger or his right. I'm not sure.
You know why though? You know why? Because that lawnmower went maximum overdrive.
It did.
Da, da, da.
Like 3 or 4 years before the movie came out.
My favorite kill that we didn't get to see, but it was in my own head, is dildo kill.
Because you know it happened.
Because you know it happened. That's right.
Oh,
We even got the thing that it was all worldwide, man. There was shit. If you think about what everybody's doing in this instant at time, and if everything went fucking wonky at once, there's some dude out there with a pocket pussy, man, that is just gonna have a bad day.
Okay, now that death is different. Like that's the one where he can't stop and it just rips it.
What about them $10,000 fucking robot
sex
chicks,
robots?
dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
man,
dude.
like,
But that would be frightening because would those come to life and be able to like actually move and walk around and shit?
Why
I
not?
don't know.
100%.
Yeah,
100
that'd be
percent, dude.
fucking terrifying.
Oh man,
Those
I think
would be
we're
like
on
the
I think
somebody
we're I think we're
bots.
onto something here. That's the
Somebody
next one.
remake this shit, dude. But we're going sex bots,
sex robots.
fucking internet. Somebody's getting killed in a podcast. I want to live stream death of everybody.
Yes.
And we volunteer. If you
Yeah,
make this movie,
we're
we
in.
volunteer to be
Like,
the ones that die.
Fucking blow our
Okay,
heads
so-
up, whatever you got to do.
Guys,
And free beer.
okay, bloody disgusting. We know you're listening. We know you're watching. Get in touch with Stephen King. We got some ideas.
Yeah.
Stephen King, come on, we can make this happen. Please.
Brody says Leprechaun 3
Oh my
has
God,
a
it does.
robot sex doll.
It does. Oh god, I forgot all about that.
I've never seen 3, so I apologize.
3's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We did, Brody. We did get that lawnmower and Sinister.
I enjoyed
That
3.
is fun.
All right, gentlemen. So best scene.
Oh,
Best.
I
scene.
gotta go with the scene where the kid's riding his bike down the street and you just see
That
all the
was
carnage.
fantastic, dude. When
And
it,
just get that great AC/DC guitar riff
yep,
playing.
it just started, and then just with the what was it, the sprinkler system, so then all of a sudden they all stopped, and then that's just when shit's that was I'm gonna agree with Chad. Besides when she says maximum overdrive, I have to give that the
Gotta throw
credit.
that in.
Yeah, where credit is due, because
Just to be
all right.
different, because I agree, of course, but just to be different, I'm gonna say the scene where the trucks are fucking circling the gas
That is a good
station,
scene
like
too.
like
You know, it never occurred-
predators.
It didn't occur to me until last night. It's like that is like shark behavior right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
there were predators
Um,
circling their
if-
prey.
I mean, there's so many. If I had to pick one, honestly, it's when the married couple, the first time we see a truck actually attack.
ooh,
That scene
Okay.
there, because you see the truck come out, and it literally, like you just said, a shark turns towards them to do
that was
the
cool.
damage.
Yeah,
So I would say that, because that's when you're just like, oh shit, it's really happening.
And you know what? That's right there with them introduction. Like that's just the one time where they meet the one random zombie that killed the gas station attendant,
Mhm.
and they might either kill it or they're gonna get just at least away from it. Hence,
Yeah.
but obviously this truck decided to go suicidal and was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm on fire.
look, I just thought of a way because you got me thinking about how to remake this movie. Just thought of a way to get rid of one of the biggest plot holes from this movie.
Which is
Anything with computer components in it, so like newer cars, you know, they're affected.
you're playing
anything
plot holes of
older
like why there's
while they're carded, but anything older that didn't have computer components in the vehicle wouldn't be taken over. So if they're
Oh.
driving in like an old like 50s car or something that didn't have any kind of technology like
So
that.
Sam and Dean are good. Okay.
Yep. Vin Diesel's good.
I like it.
Yes.
I like that idea.
Paul Walker's already dead, so
Oh,
You had to go there.
Interesting.
he always drove the new imports though. So even if he was alive, he would have been dead in this movie.
That's true.
There you go. There you go. The ultimate crossover: Fast and Furious and Maximum Overdrive.
Oh Jesus fuck.
No.
Fast and the Furious 13, Maximum Overdrive.
All right. So
Again,
what do
if
we
we
got?
hear that announcement,
We're on opening scene, I believe. So did opening scene hook you in?
Oh God, yeah!
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
ATM. It's the ATM calling Stephen King an asshole.
Yeah, that, and then I would say
The whole everything's starting to go
the
to
bridge
shit.
scene, right?
Yeah.
Would the bridge scene be opening scene, or is that
No,
actually-
because
it's-
the bridge scene was right
After
after the credits.
Okay.
I wouldn't
So-
quite call it the opening scene.
So we got a fuck you on the sign, and then we got Stephen King saying the ATM is calling him an asshole.
And
But
then
we didn't get anything else.
We could add that all together with the bridge scene too, because it's playing
because
over the credits. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like the bridge scene was in there, but then like kind of I don't know, but definitely absolutely 100% hooked me.
oh,
in.
Brody says this would be fantastic as a TV series, and I couldn't agree more. But you still have to have a killer soundtrack.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, I'd want it to still be like I would still want it to be shot, not shot like this, but in the vein of like it still needs to be slightly comedic. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to go full like
You don't want it to be Walking Dead.
No. And right, the 100%. I don't want it to be like the new Fresh Prince. I don't need it to be 100% over dramatic, ridiculous. Like I want like entertaining. Give me entertaining.
Yeah.
Like,
And give us the title of the film with the fourth wall break.
Please.
I'm fine with that, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at least in the first episode, and then maybe in like the season finale, they could do it again.
Only if it's done by Ryan Reynolds.
And keep it
Like get him
keep
in there
it
somehow
short.
just for that scene.
I don't even know
Yes.
could I say I would say mini series. I don't even know if I want a full series of this. Give me like maybe 2 mini series of like 6 episodes each.
Well, it happens in 8 days. So we have
Oh, there you
that
go.
period to
8
see
episodes. Perfect.
different shit.
You can do an episode per day.
And
it'd
it
be
doesn't even
great.
need to fucking go to the Dixie Boy or anything like that. Give us different stories of what
Scenarios.
was happening worldwide.
Oh, all right. We're gonna get into that in this. Yes. But opening scene, gentlemen, was this all agreed upon?
Yeah.
Everybody was
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Most attractive character besides
The road
US
twitch.
Bez.
Road Twitch.
I'm gonna go with the waitress.
At that point, I'd rather go with
I
the
don't-
Curtis's
The
wife.
50-year-old looking 20-year-old.
I don't know. I kind of liked her.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Lisa Simpson had it kind of going on more than her, but she was just annoying as fuck.
That's a voice.
I'm gonna have to go with the road twitch myself, though. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
agree with that one, dude.
Yeah.
She just did the most.
So I
attractive.
agree.
All right.
And she gave it up to Emilio. So
Like
good for him.
immediately.
Well, he was a hero.
Yeah, he
I
was.
mean,
He's pulling those Lance Bass vibes, dude, from NSYNC.
I mean, think about it. Emilio and Curtis made out the best.
Yeah.
That's
They
true.
both got
One got it all, and the other one had it in her hand.
Curtis! Curtis! God, dude, that'd be so. Dude, she would be in a pillow all the time.
Oh my god.
The waitress looked like a crack whore. Thank you, Brody.
Oh, that Brody said it.
She got that trailer trash thing. It's not.
Oh, all right.
Whoa.
All right.
Chatty.
I know where Chad's going. I know where Chad's going.
Sometimes
Chad
you got to take one
wants
for
a
the team,
Cleveland
man.
dude, and it's gonna be him doing
You
it.
could take that all for the team. Oh God.
All right. Did the score set the mood? Absolutely.
Oh my God, yes.
fucking
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Love
I
this.
mean, come on. You just hear Brian Johnson. Hey, fire.
All right, so I guess this might be one of the hardest questions then of today. And this is actually one that we can fucking answer, and we usually never get to.
Yeah.
So, best song.
Who made who? Easily. I love that.
Hell's Bells.
I love me some Who Made.
Love Hell's Bells.
I think I might have to go with Hell's Bells, dude, myself.
See, I'm going with the actual album, like from that album. I'm not going
You can't
with
just go for the album.
You can't.
though.
No,
You have to pick one song.
we're
songs
actually
are on there.
picking because it was almost the whole album, but we're actually picking the actual
Nah.
song. We
I'm
actually, we
going-
don't get to ever do this. We don't ever get to do this, dude.
I'm
Who
going
made
for
who?
those about to rock.
That's a good one.
We serve. Oh.
That was
Yeah.
almost my pick too. And then I forgot about Hell's Bells. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yep.
For the record,
Oh,
the live
man.
version of that song when he just randomly goes,
I'm jumping ship. I'm joining Steve. I'm joining Steve. I jump ship, dude.
Come
Like,
on.
I'm
No.
sorry.
No.
I do love Hell's Bells, but man, that shit gets me fucking no.
I'm sticking with Who Made Who. 'cause it's a
Brody.
Good.
I'm
up
sticking.
tempo.
All right, Brody. Thank you, Brody.
I do like
Brody's-
Sink the Pink, Brody.
Sink the Pink or Hell's Bells for
Yeah.
Brody.
Oh, Sink
okay.
the Pink is another great tune.
Awesome.
Mm.
Fantastic. I'm glad, dude. We don't ever really get to do best.
By the way,
No,
this,
we
this
don't.
this whole album is on my iPod and it's on regular rotation
I mean,
when I
it's,
drive my car.
it's also AC/DC. You can't choose a bad song.
Mm.
There's not very many.
You know, like, yeah. It's either that or it's Jim
the one
Brewer
song
covering
that's-
AC/DC, and you don't know the difference.
There's one song on here called "Ride On," and it's just way too mellow that I didn't like.
For the vibe. Okay, that's
It's
fair.
on the album. It's in it. That's so yeah. There is one bad. It's not my favorite. I know people love it. I didn't really like it.
Just not your vibe. All right,
No, it's too slow and too mellow.
that's fine. So gentlemen, favorite character of Maximum Overdrive?
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio.
Yeah, dude, he's fantastic. He's great at it, dude.
But the Road Twitch is a close second.
Yeah. I'd almost say, even though as much as I hate the boss, I do love him as a character though, because he's just a great character archetype.
You mentioned the boss. I just want to point out, I love that scene. It's so hilarious when Emilio Estevez is trying to talk to that Joey guy, and the poor guy's just trying to take a shit.
Oh yeah,
won't leave him alone.
Right? That dude was his right hand though, man. He was just the stooge. Like, it sucked for him, but
I'm gonna go. With
I always loved that he had a cigar on hand too for the boss too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was just,
yeah.
but you were saying Steve, sorry.
I'm gonna go with Deke.
Deke?
Yeah,
Decky.
That's Decky. Get it right.
Yeah, Decky. Yeah, I mean, just because he fucking saw a lot of shit, and I mean, and then when he had that fucking like at the end where it's like humans, and he's like fucking shot the sign, and he's just like, I'm done. Here, take the gun. I don't need it no more.
Peace out.
Right, like that dude went through a lot of shit, man. He got all the way there to find out his dad died. Like, he watched his whole team, like half of his team get murdered, and coach. But what did Brody say here? Joey was struggling to pinch a loaf.
He needs more water in his diet.
I heard.
Yes, he
I heard
does.
quite a few squirts. So
He needs more fiber. Alrighty. Was it scary?
Actually, yeah. It's
You know,
got some
the
moments.
idea of it.
The
in
idea
general
of it is horrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Because anything with any kind of tech that you are around at that moment in time, you are fucked, dude. Like,
Yeah. Like we
there's motherfuckers getting killed by Xbox controllers, dude. You know what I mean? Like, there is just shit.
Bro, they have that little mini fucking Optimus Prime that transforms. That thing could come to life and kill you.
yeah, good.
Anything, dude.
Technically,
Fuck.
your phone could explode in your pocket, and we've seen that happen.
Yeah.
So like a Samsung Note.
Not that any of
Oh,
us have.
Scoobs. Now you just totally fucking went me in a whole. So now you could actually have a legitimate Chucky, because the animatronic Chucky for the movie could actually come alive. And that'd be some like Wes Craven New Nightmare shit.
My killer clown. My killer clown could come to life and fucking box me to death.
A killer clown.
Dude, the potential for what you could do for this movie. There wouldn't be no substance to this movie. It would just be kills.
Yeah.
It'd be like, how
Yeah.
many kills can we fit in this movie of ridiculous things coming to life?
With the amount of
Come-
different things that come to life.
like,
And
I mean, like the
vibrator kill would have to be the first kill.
See, now,
The
and the best part is
first.
like, so like vibrators now are like crazy, obviously, but like in my head with 80s vibrators, them are the
Didn't
old school
didn't
like
most of them,
plug in
they
the
plug in the
walls.
wall?
Yeah, right. So like that.
So we're going with
bad.
like
Ooh.
so we're going with like Slumber Party 3.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh.
right. The bad news bears, dude. So yes, overall, the idea is terrifying as fuck, dude. If you can get eaten by a lawnmower, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Does it hold up today?
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially with
Yeah.
how dependent we are on technology now, it holds up extremely well.
Brody, fucking Brody. Oh my.
All right, Brody
God.
says, I would love to make this. Give me an excuse to do cocaine too. You know what? 100% on board, bud.
Yep,
If you need a best
I'm
boy
on board.
grip, I am your man.
Oh hell yeah.
I would love to be a PA on this movie, if anything.
I'll make food for everybody. I don't give a
I'll
shit.
be the
dude. Whatever you
DP then.
gotta
Fuck
do.
it.
Yeah. Chad's getting DP.
I'll be the
All
great
right.
value Dean Kennedy.
Okay. How is the acting?
It was
For the
mostly pretty
most-
good.
Yeah, it was
the
Actually,
most
yeah,
part,
there
pretty
wasn't
decent.
really
Yeah.
bad, no.
Like I said, some of the background truckers, their few talking scenes were pretty shitty.
That and
Yeah.
like I said, that crying scene threw me off. I didn't get that at all. That was fucking stupid. Emilio, top point, man. All the way. Cinematography.
nothing to
There was,
brag about.
there was actually
There
one
were some
really
good
great shot.
shots.
There was one really great shot that I really liked, and it was like right close to the beginning, and it shows the red truck, the garbage truck. It shows it coming down the highway, and the camera stays on the truck, and you see the truck turn. It follows the truck, and then you see the truck pulling away and into the truck stop. And I love that shot. It was just a really nice tracking shot of a truck, and it seems so simple, but it was so expertly done.
I did like I guess it wasn't necessarily the shots per se, but I kind of, when they always showed like when the trucks at the gas station itself, like when they attacked and then they went back to their little like hiding positions, like a spider in the sand or something like that. You know what I mean, dude? Like their defense positions.
If I had to pick a favorite shot of mine, though, I think we mentioned it before, where you see the truck circling that whole you see everything. That's a great shot.
That must have been so fun to film that, dude. Just everybody just like, all right, everybody get in a caravan and just start driving around in a fucking circle.
White trash road race coming up.
Right. Just an afternoon in the trailer park. All right. So, last main question, and I feel like I already know the answer, but did we enjoy the premise, gentlemen?
Very much so.
Yes.
100% yes. Can't even say anything more. All right. So, recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot?
This is a hard one because
I'm
I would
doing
definitely
so
say
many.
rewind. I definitely say rewind, but I would love to see remake.
Yes.
Exactly and exactly. 100% both on both.
Rewind and remake.
Because it would fit so well in today's society.
I want to see Brody make this.
Okay. I'm gonna go different.
Okay.
I'm gonna go rewind, of course.
Right.
But I want it as a reboot as to where this already occurred before, but now it's happening again.
Oh.
But we know it's aliens this time.
So we already know it's aliens. We already know that shit's happening.
Brody, that's an urban legend. They were never in the movie. That was not
Their
AC/DC
van,
on the boat.
Their van was.
There was a van that said AC/DC, but they themselves were not in this movie.
No.
And they will deny it to this day. So.
I like that idea. Or I would say maybe just go Stranger Things, place it in the 80s, and still just not retcon it, but like, okay,
like a side story.
We already know Maximum Overdrive is that story is happening here, but what else is happening in the world?
So it'd be like Fear the Walking Dead. It's taking place the same time as the other.
Yeah,
Cool. There you go.
But every episode you do is a different place around the world. So one time it's like China, the next time it's fucking like Europe. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be fantastic.
I like that idea.
That's a good one. I like that.
Australia gets an army of ruse, dude, to fight the fucking robots. Like, awesome.
No, it's Australia. That have to be spiders.
That's what. Ooh,
the
ruse and the spiders team up, dude. They throw they like fucking.
They throw the spiders like
in their
face
pouch.
huggers.
Yeah. Fuck. Gosh, dude. We don't even need to be on coke to make this movie, man. Fucking all over the place already.
We don't.
Yeah, right? Set it in the 90s. Okay. Brody would set it in the 90s. Interesting. I don't know. I still think it would be cool to be like at the same time, dude. Like just make it all 86 if you could. All right, gentlemen, let's rate this bitch. We're already at an hour and 30. Fuck.
Nice.
All right. So between our two ratings so far, we're already up 8.6. So let's add some more to this. Bobby, what you got, bud?
4.5.
4.5.
I like some people probably be like, that's high. I'm like, there's
so
not
was
much that
Stephen
makes it
King.
low.
Oh, yeah, so was Stephen King.
No, he wasn't high. He wasn't high. He was out of his fucking mind. Beyond.
Hey, Steve's lady also gave it 4.5, man. So it's the same thing. Steve, it's Mel, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just don't want to say the wrong name, so that's why I had.
Yeah, don't get me in trouble like that. All right?
No, I'm not trying
to get me in trouble like that.
I'm not trying to.
I can already hear the phone conversation. So who the hell is he talking about? Were you talking about another girl? Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Mel, I apologize. I just want to make sure my ass gets a little too stoned sometimes before the show.
That's funny as shit.
A little bit.
God
All right, Chad Daddy.
I agree with Bobby and the Smiling Octopus. It's a 4.5 for me. It's a nostalgic factor and the music alone.
All righty. Scuba.
Nostalgia factor. This was another movie that my dad made me watch as a kid, and I fucking love this movie so much. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Brody. Brody just said Stephen King's eyes would have been red as the devil's dick making this.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh man. Fantastic movie. It was a great popcorn flick. Fantastic soundtrack all the way. Decent acting for the most part.
Good hand job.
Yeah, good David Rockin' hand job.
Happy ending.
I was coming in with a 4. I think I might have to join you gentlemen with the 4.5s.
All right.
Not exactly a full 5, but you know, I will. The biggest plot hole to me is the cars.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. But
it's easily fixed.
Right.
Like I said.
Does it? Yeah, but also doesn't necessarily ruin the movie by any fucking means.
No.
So that being said, let me divide this bitch by 6. Oh shit, we got 4.43, so 4.4.
Yeah,
for
buddy.
1986's
Nice.
Maximum
I just like to point
Overdrive.
out how absolutely hilarious it is that we
Oh
give this,
shit!
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Brody
Wait.
changed his score to 4.5.
So there you go. Solid
Ooh,
4.5. Everybody just went 4
4.5.
5s. Easy enough. Thank you, Brody. I don't have to redo
Thank
math.
you, Brody. But I was just starting to say how funny it is that we rate this so high, and then we rate these movies that are considered classic giallos so low.
I was just thinking
We
that.
hated
Because
them.
we are
It's the
blue
style.
collar fucking
But-
dudes. We're not. That just doesn't appeal to us, and that's why I love our show so much. Because we can watch all different kinds of movies, but we know what we like and what we
We
like.
represent
right.
we represent the mentality of people that were walking through the video section in 1980s and just passing by and seeing, oh man, that cover looks awesome. I'll watch that. That's how people, we kind of
Right.
represent that factor, that section.
That's a great way to put it, dude. It's
And
just
if you think
buy the
about it,
cover.
that's how you found a lot of good music, a lot of good movies, but a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of bad and a lot of bad of this. But you didn't know it until you watched it or listened to it.
Oh, absolutely, man. So, I mean, that's how horror it is, dude. That's all you could really do, especially with a lot of horror movies coming out because they're just shit churning out so fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's all straight to half of it's straight to fucking DVD or whatever. So you're like, all right, man,
That's a conversation for another time.
right?
I
Straight to
promise.
DVDs. That's okay.
Well, I mean, all right, real quick. I'm sorry, you had to say it, so I'm going to say it real quick. An
Go ahead,
example of that is Hereditary. I love the movie. I think it's one of the best horror movies, at least the past 10 years. And yet people will give hold on. I could see where
I
you're
didn't
going
say
already.
anything. I was just squinting my face. What are you talking
Right.
about?
Your face says it all. But the problem is people are giving that movie like a D plus all around. I'm like, that's not a D plus movie, guys. And
I've never seen it.
not.
Same.
Okay, filmed wise, dude, it's a very it's a crisp film. If I'm gonna give this a quick review, very crisp film. I don't like A24 films. I don't care
enough.
for them, dude. They're just not my thing. All the shit that was supposed to be shocking and stuff, I laughed my ass off. Maybe that's just my own fucked up sense of humor. Spoiler alert, when the little girl's head gets knocked off, I laughed my fucking ass off, dude. I know it's supposed to be the most oh my god, moment
Is
of the
that a
fucking
girl?
film.
I thought it was a boy.
It was a girl.
Oh shit.
I don't know, man. My biggest issue was I was just drawing comparisons to Paranormal Activity storyline the whole time because that's exactly what it fucking was. And that's what always made me mad about it because everyone's like, oh, it's so original. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. Not even fucking close. My
biggest drawback of what's keeping me from watching is it's like a 2-hour plus movie.
And why do
And
we
I don't
always
know
have
if
to
it's
see
gonna hold my
naked old
interest.
people in these fucking movies, dude? What is with the obsession with naked fucking old man dong, dude? I don't
Because
get
they're
it.
creepy.
I know that. I understand that, man. But I don't know.
For me personally, I still think it was.
Listen, I'm gonna say it was filmed. I liked it better than Midsummer. I'll give you that.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you that. All right, gentlemen. So let's get nerdy. My biggest thing that I'm going to talk about is 4K release of
Child's Play.
Play.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Knew we were going with that.
that
Oh,
up.
by the way, before we forget, next week we
Oh,
are
yes.
doing
Sorry, Ted.
next week we are doing the Wes Craven classic Shocker.
Woo!
Ah.
To myself. Oh, man, I
Another
haven't seen-
another rock group is going to be in that movie too.
dude, I haven't seen Shocker probably since I've been 8 years old, man. It's
It's
been
been a minute for me
so long.
I
gotta
have
look this
never
up. It's
seen
too-
it.
Really?
You know who's in it, right?
No.
So it's
I've seen the cover. I don't think it's one that I've ever seen.
his name is Mitch Pileggi,
Mitch
but
Pileggi. It's
Pileggi, sorry.
ADA Skinner from X-Files.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. And he plays the main bad guy. But this is like, bro, this is so MTV fueled fucking like slasher shit. It's not like, spoiler alert, we're hopping through TV channels as we're going through like 80s music videos and shit, dude.
The only thing that pisses me off about the movie is the one line that was not in it, that was in the trailer, and that's his execution scene. And they say, "Do you have any last words?" And he says, "Yeah, no more, Mr. Nice Guy." But it wasn't in the fucking movie.
It doesn't say that in the movie.
No,
it doesn't.
Like I said,
says something else.
It's been nearly 30 years since I've seen this movie, dude. So it's gonna be almost like fresh slate to me. Like I remember like writing on the bathroom fog mirror scene slightly, and like the video chase scene, dude, fucking off the walls. But
real quick, also we have something we should mention. Ray Liotta has passed away, who was in Hannibal. That's for all the horror fans who know, and Goodfellas.
You know
Not
what?
nerdy news, but we had to say that.
I upset so many people with knowledge that I've never seen Goodfellas.
Wow.
It's a really good movie.
I don't like
See you later.
I'm not big on gangster movies either.
I'm not into gangster films, dude.
For me, Joe Pesci just steals the whole show in that movie.
I mean,
like,
he's Joe Pesci.
I had to, and you know what? It's like I forgot that he was even in Hannibal. And the only thing I actually remembered that I've seen Ray Liotta in was Smoking Aces. And I was like, oh, yeah. But even Smoking Aces, I feel like there was more people in that I remembered before that he was in that. I don't know. But yes, it was. Did they ever find out what he passed from? Was it stomach
he died in
cancer?
his sleep.
Yeah.
But they didn't know actually what it was. I know he's only 67, so
Probably a heart
wasn't
attack
that
or
old.
something in his sleep.
But
Something.
yeah, that was sad news amongst the community. Is there anything else nerdy, gentlemen, that we care to discuss?
Well, we just started talking about the 4K release of Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. You can get them individually. You can get them also as a set. The Blu-ray set, the set includes all 4 movies. There's posters, I believe, a pin set, and a NECA figure of burnt up Chucky.
Nice.
That's the movies, the NECA figure, 5 posters, and 2 slip covers. The Blu-ray release will set you back about $153, and the UHD set is $210. So if you want 4K, all 3 of them with the whole deluxe set, it's going to set you back a little over 200 bones. Or you can buy them individually and not get all the extras.
Oh shit! I would rather just get the whole caboodle myself.
I mean, it's nice, but you got to figure for each of the 4K movies, you're going to be dropping what, about $30 a pop.
Wait, so question, going back to Shocker really quick. In the trailer, when he says "No more Mr. Nice Guy," are they playing the song by Megadeth? Because I know that's in the movie.
I don't think so.
No. Oh.
No more.
Also, other nerd news, we now just received some new images, and I actually liked what I saw from Rob Zombie's Monsters movie.
Oh,
I'm liking everything that he's putting out so far. Dude.
And they announced a runtime of like 2 hours and 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's not going to be a short movie.
No. And I saw what his wife, Sherry, looks as Lily. She actually looks really fucking good. And Herman looks pretty on point.
Yeah, Herman does. I'm still not sure about Grandpa with the big
Grandpa
mustache.
I love it. Looking. I love the mustache, dude. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, that mustache, it's starting to grow on me a little bit.
I might get used to it, but it does sound like he's really being as faithful as he can to the original stuff.
Have they showed Eddie yet?
No.
So he might not. I feel like Eddie and everybody's going to be like a later introduction in the movie. Like, I think we're going to get like a good first half of them, like pre-kids. If I'm not.
Yeah, I have a feel. Yeah, because what I was just watching, I just saw it on Rob Zombie's Instagram. Herman's not in his suit. He was in kind of like a fur covering. Now, the Frankenstein's monster wore this at one Frankenstein movie. I think it was The Ghost of Frankenstein.
Yeah, it was the Ghost of Frankenstein.
So I have a feeling they're going to link that to before he got the suit. I have a feeling this is going to lead into what we knew as the monster.
So it's like a
the
prequel
monsters.
series.
Probably. That's what
Probably.
That could be cool. That could be cool.
I think it's
like
going to be a prequel and like, okay, now this is the monster.
Right.
Like,
I hope they explain how Eddie's a fucking werewolf. Maybe like Herman had like werewolf nuts or something
No,
attached to
I
him.
hope they don't. I hope they
Don't
still leave it aloof.
yeah, just
like
leave
they
that one
always
alone.
have. Like, because I feel like if you try to go that deep, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, Rob Zombie," and he'll be like, like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he's.
Well, I mean, he's
trying
a
to do
monster
that.
built of different body parts. So who's to say that the balls and dick he attached didn't belong to a
I'm
werewolf?
not disagreeing. I feel like we, as we know and we've read from different articles and stuff, like Chad said, he's trying to stay true to this because, dude, like he loves.
Oh, yeah,
the
he loves
monster
it. Yeah.
so
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
He's not going to try to fuck with that formula because he wants
No.
to see it re-envisioned, and I don't think he's going to like. Yeah, he could throw his style in it like everybody's expecting him to, and I'm not going to say there won't be a little bit of his style in it. Clearly, there will be, but it's going to be interesting to see a kids movie. A Rob Zombie kids
By
movie.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah, this is
Right,
going to be this is going to be the most non-Rob Zombie film.
Which also a random Rob Zombie directed thing was there's a comedian who did a stand-up and Rob Zombie directed his stand-up special.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
What the fuck is he's great too, man. He always, oh my god, I'm gonna have to look him up. He's actually voiced in he's done some of the what was the animated movie Rob Zombie did? He did voice work for
El
him in-
Super Beasto.
El Super Beasto, yeah. He was in that along with like obviously everybody's trope there, but anything else nerdy besides that, gentlemen?
Nothing
I
really
don't
springs to
think of,
mind.
no.
If you haven't watched Obi-Wan yet, watch it.
I'm going to start soon. I want to get the kids watching Revenge of the
Yeah.
Sith, and then we'll get on that.
Yeah.
I
you
got to
go.
start doing it
Yep.
too.
Revenge of the Sith will be this Friday with the kids.
The intro to that show is just fucking great.
And from what I've seen, and I've only seen snippets of the new Stranger Things, but very and Brody's mentioned it to me before, so that's why I went diving. Huge nightmare vibes, dude.
Yes.
Which is huge
They
nightmare
even
on Elm
talk
Street
about
vibes.
you see Freddy Krueger in it, like when they're in the video store, there's a cardboard cutout of Freddy Krueger in the
Okay.
video store. Then they talk about Freddy Krueger, saying that what's happening is like Freddy
I only
Krueger-esque.
saw that. I saw the one girl. I think she was like a blonde cheerleader. I saw her death. That's all I saw was that like 5-minute scene, whatever. And it was fucking awesome,
Yeah.
dude. And I was just like, damn it, I just got rid of Netflix. What the fuck?
And
Now I'm going to have to go through and watch second and third
this
season.
really isn't a spoiler, but Robert Englund is in it.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
That's
I
not
mean,
really
dude, if they're
spoiler.
going
That's
that,
like well known now.
I was gonna say if they're going that heavy with Nightmare influence,
Yeah,
anyways,
he has-
they fucking
he has
should
to
be
be.
in there.
Yeah, he's in it.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm so excited. We're doing Shocker next week. Fuck yeah!
It's a great movie.
And great soundtrack. And you can actually watch it on pretty much everything,
Yeah.
just like we did this week. So you can rent it on Amazon, Vudu, all that good shit.
Nice.
So it shouldn't be hard, easy to
All right, let's do.
And then the week after that, we got a blank one. So we'll see what the Chad Daddy wants to fill it with. We could always do visiting hours again, dude. We did find it.
No.
So
Double check because after that, I penciled in Poltergeist.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
he was
'cause
talking
that's-
about that.
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, Scoop.
June
Yeah,
13th.
Scoop. Yep.
Oh,
Special
see, we got the
request.
two lists, so I hit the old list, I think.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, yeah,
gotta-
okay, I see it. I apologize.
I got to
Oh
go
my
back
God,
and look
dude.
at that list.
Oh my god, June's gonna be fucking a fantastic
June
month.
is
I haven't even looked at the
lit.
new.
June
Ah.
is fucking lit.
Dude, I can't wait for you guys to watch Exist. I hope it doesn't let you down.
Don't
I-
build it up. Don't build it up to
Yeah.
us.
You know what?
All
As the one I'm
I
really
don't-
looking forward to is our 4th of July episode, which we may have to tape pre-record or something because I know a lot of people have
Oh,
July 4th plans. Well, we'll see where that goes. But July 4th is Lake Placid. You know, it's a Steve Miner classic.
homie. First of all,
Ah.
like at 6:00 in the afternoon or evening on July 4th, most people are gonna be pretty toasted anyway. So I know I'm gonna be out of the sun. So I'll be down to fucking still go live.
Yeah, I'm down to go still.
I got no problem. with it.
I should be around, of course.
Dude, you know what? This is how we're ending it. I'm fucking throwing the whole list up for June because it's
Do it.
fucking
Let's
fantastic.
do it.
So we're doing Shocker next week, like we've already mentioned. Chad mentioned Poltergeist. Then June 20th, we got Ticks. Fucking great movie, dude. Then we got Exist. And then, like Chad did, he mentioned pulling up with July 4th, and that's where I'm going to end it. We got Lake Placid.
Yeah,
so we got some delicious
Primo.
movies. Yeah,
Primo.
dude. It's going to be fantastic. Man, I haven't seen Ticks in a hot minute. That's probably
I
been 30
have
years,
never-
too.
I've never seen
I
it.
have
Holy
I have the Vinegar Syndrome DVD, bro.
Now, I was
See,
always,
I
fan of
considered getting that on the
Mosquitoes.
sale, but I held back.
No, I bought it.
Wait, was Ticks the one with Seth Green or was it Mosquito?
Yes.
No,
Ticks.
it's Ticks.
Okay, then I have. Yes. Okay, yeah. I was just making sure. I've seen them both, but I couldn't remember which one was which.
Mosquitoes has Gunnar Hansen in it.
Nice.
It's been a
And
while.
he's
all
operating a
I
chainsaw.
remember from Mosquitoes is just the canoe scene where like the one dude's hiding the canoe and it's fucking just stabbing through. Ridiculous. Oh man, I'm so excited for the next couple of weeks, man. We got some fucking fun ones in there for sure. It's perfect, man. It's popcorn season, dude. It's summer blockbusters. This seems very fitting.
Some doozies too.
Oh, Chad, we lost
Fantastic.
your audio, bud. Oh, wait, I just heard you though. Maybe we got a little lag.
Maybe I said my network connection dropped down to about. It's in the yellow.
Okay. All right. Well, we're done anyways. We got nothing else nerdy, so we're gonna cap this bitch off. So, Bobby, if you want to start us off.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Monson. We'll shock you next week, baby.
Ooh. Don't threaten me with a good time. This is
Hey,
your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy saying, I'll see you next week, bitches.
this is your host with the ghost, the Prince of the Paranormal, the Duke of the Dead, Lord Scuba Cabra saying, see you later, bitches.
And this is your Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D saying adios, Gorehounds. And remember, stay fresh, cheese.